Hello guys, so welcome to today's graphic design class. In today's class we're going to be creating a social media flyer and I'm going to explain it to you guys how to create it step by step. So once you have launched your Canva, you're going to click on this plus icon. So since we're creating a social media flyer, we're going to be using this Instagram post, which is 1080 by 1080 pixels, which is the standard height and width for Instagram post. So give it time to load. So once it's loaded, you move into your gallery first. Come to your gallery. I'm going to add our background color after adding our image. So come to our gallery first. So this is the image here. I'm going to click, after I click on the image, you now click add to page. You have option of selecting all of the images you want to use. So I'm just going to select them all at once. I'm going to add this and click on add to page. So you can see this is our first shape here. So you can just drag it and drop it. Then for this one, let's resize it and place it down here at the bottom. So for the image, select the image and we'll increase the size. Let's make it to fill the screen. Let's position it, make it bigger, and we'll place it just here. Don't worry about the grainy look on the image. Once you export the image, you see the clarity of the image. So next we'll tap on the background and add a background color. So scroll at the bottom here, tap on the background and you see color here. You click on color. You're going to be adding a bright yellow. As you can see, the image I've gotten clearer. So we're going to be adding a bright yellow. You can see these are the list of colors. Canva extracts the color from an image that you added into your design. So you can see for the heart shape, these are the extracted colors. For the guy picture we added, this is the extracted colors and the extracted odd colors. So we're going to be using a different color. We're going to be using this orange color here, and yeah, that's okay. So once I've added this, I'm just going to position this here. Tap on this. So we're going to lock this image, this picture we added. So we're going to scroll to the right and look for lock and click on lock. So I will want to mistakenly move it. So click on this shape here. So the next thing we're going to be adding our text. So click on plus. Then click on text at the bottom here. Then we'll just click on those. Let us use this one, add a heading. So let's drag it up top here. Then we'll double click on it to edit it. So we're just going to type new week. Once we're done with that, just close our keyboard and come back here. Then we're going to come here and change the color and give it a white color. For a white color, yeah. So I've added the white color. You can see here different option for the text. So we're going to change the font. Let's click on font. So we're going to be using a Montserrat font. For the Montserrat font, you can just simply click on here and type the font Montserrat. So give it time to load the list of fonts. So you can see Montserrat Classic, extra bold. So I'm going to be using a Montserrat extra bold for this design. So you can see that's the Montserrat extra bold. You can see there are different list of options. So I'm just going to be using the extra bold. So let's close this. So I've closed this, we're going to increase the font size. So you can see, just drag this slider. So just going to drag it up and let's leave it at 127. Then we'll close this. Then we'll come here and click on spacing. So you can see letter spacing and line spacing. So you can see what they do when you stretch them. You can see. So I'm going to reduce this, shrink it a bit, and close this. So we're going to add the text again. Click on text, then you click on add a subheading. So you're going to type you can and click on enter and type do it. Let's give a space first, then click on enter, then type do it. So let's delete this extra space here. So once we're done with that, just going to reduce the size of the text box. Then we'll close this back. Then we'll click on and change the font. This time we're going to be using a Montserrat Classic. Then see we have changed the font. So I'm still going to edit it. Let's add an exclamation mark. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that's okay. So once we're done with that, I'm going to drag this, click on this and drag it and place it directly under here. So I'm going to go to spacing and reduce the line spacing. And close it. Then we'll click on format. Then we'll click to align it to the right. So as you can see, we'll just drag this out and position it down here. Then we'll close this back. So as you can see, our design is starting to take shape. So lastly, we're going to add in other text. Just click on this again and click on add a heading. Double tap on it, delete it and type in capital letter it and type A. Then once you're done, close your keyboard, come to your font. I'm going to be using the same Montserrat extra bold. Then we'll drag this up here, drag it up there, close this and change the font to a white color. So just drag it and position it. You can see it showing that it's in the center. So still bring it down a bit. Mind you, those purple lines you're seeing, those are guidelines for your design. So once I've added this, the next thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to be adding our social media handle. I'm going to be adding our social media handle. So click on plus, click on text, and click on add a little bit of body text. So I'm going to tap on it. I'm going to add my Instagram handle, crown underscore crown underscore graphics underscore. So once I'm done with that, it's going to collapse this keyboard and position this directly on top of here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the font. I'm going to be using a Montserrat Classic. So once I'm done with that, I'll close this. Then I'll go to my spacing and reduce my word spacing. Yeah, and close this. As you can see, let's drag this out and expand this to make it contain all the text, and I'll place this directly up here again. Move it out. And once we're done with that, you can see our Instagram handle on top. So let's just position it correctly. So I've positioned it there on top. So if you want, you can add other designs to your work. You can just come here, come to your gallery, and I'm going to add this again and add this. So add to page. So I'm going to place this one here. Reduce the size a bit. Place it here. Click on this one. Increase the size a bit, and I'll place it directly on top here. So once we click on this, what we're going to do, we're going to look for effects. Then you scroll and look for blur. You can see there are different effects to work with here. Let's use autofocus. So we'll give it time to load. I'm going to increase the blur of this, then we'll click on done. Wait for it to load. So I'm just going to position this text and place it here. So we're going to click on this, it's a new week. Then we're going to come here, locate here, be scrolling and click on position. Then we're going to click on backward. Or just click on to back. You can see that I've sent the image to the back. So we're going to click on our image back. Click on this image, then we'll unlock it. Then we'll drag it down a bit. So once I've done that, we're going to lock it back. So I've locked it. Then as you can see, we've created a very simple social media flyer, and this is the end of the tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So for saving this, before I go, I'm going to show you how to save it. So if you have watched the introduction video yesterday, you remember how I showed you how to export it. So I'm going to click on this download icon here. Then we're going to choose. You can see our design is loading, it's saving it. Just give it time to completely load. So you can see it has saved your image to gallery. So all you have to do is just locate your gallery and continue from where you stop, and check up your gallery and check your work. So this is the end of the tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.